5 days away from SummerSlam, WWE stopped off for the final episode of Raw, headlined by Seth Rollins delivering his refereeing instructions to Drew McIntyre and CM Punk ahead of their long-awaited grudge match. Meanwhile, Finn Balor squared off with Gunther and Javier Woods faced off with Karrion Kross, as well as much more. But we started things off with Seth Rollins delivering his ref instructions to Punk and McIntyre, revealing there's just one rule for Saturday's match in Cleveland. Both men must listen to everything he says. From there, this segment becomes a sale pitch for the most intensely personal contest on a SummerSlam card. The best in the world took credit for McIntyre's success this year, attributing it to breathing the same air as CM Punk's atmosphere. The Scottish Warrior vowed to silence his rival, and Rollins voiced his disdain for both men. The segment was perfectly acceptable but felt messy, with two voices spouting sentiments that we already knew long before. However, this was a fun start to the show and generated excitement for the match, but the repetitive nature kind of was taking away from a bit. But moving on into Otis and Tozawa against the Creed brothers, Gable won the battle as his new proteges Julius and Brutus defeated Tozawa and Otis. There was a fun and energetic contest, preceded a post-match beatdown by the heels, including an ankle lock on the fallen big man. Dupree entered the ring and slapped Gable. As Gable confronted Dupree, the lights dimmed with crowd rose to its feet, with fireflies illuminating the area. The Wyatt Six entered the arena with Rowan, Gacy and Loomis removing their masks and revealing their iron seeds before laying out the heels. Nikki Cross wiped out Gable with a crossbody block, and Uncle Howdy chased him off to end the segment. And yeah, an interesting one, obviously getting that match next week. I'm intrigued to see how it all goes. They're all built up to that, and I thought it did a good job of it as well, so 6 out of 10. Moving on into Sheamus against Bronson Reed. Bronson Reed won a match on Raw, which is a bit of a surprise. The 2024 Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal winner defeated Sheamus in a match, capitalising on a late interference from Pete Dunne and delivering the Tsunami for the win. A good physical contest with some quality near falls late on. This is a great showing for two talented big men to be cancelled on and deliver as one of the workhorses of the brand. Reed scored a win is a big deal because he lacked the defining victories. Well, Sheamus season only puts him one step closer to a showdown when done in what would be a show-stealing match on any card. So yeah, I thought it was definitely the right thing here, and a pretty fun match along the way too. So yeah, on the whole, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. Moving on into Jey Uso against Carlito. Jey Uso, of course, doesn't have a match at SummerSlam, but he did not allow that to affect him as he squared off with Judgment Day hopeful Carlito in one-on-one action. Main event found himself on the defensive, leading into coming in out of the commercial, and he ate a spine buster from his opponent at one point. Carlito's hubris proved costly though, as he grabbed his trademark up and set it up to spit in Uso's face, only to eat a picture perfect spear as the babyfaces earned a come from behind victory. So yeah, I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. I thought it's a pretty decent match. Obviously kind of intrigued to see where the end destination of it is, but I'm sure they'll have something. So yeah, I thought on the whole it was pretty decent. 6 out of 10. Backstage, Sonya Deville, Zoe Stark and Shayna Baszler jumped Zelina Vega and re-injured her arm. That new stable is definitely looking pretty violent, it's fair to say. Before in the arena, Javier Woods and the final testament, Karrion Kross escalated their rivalry with their latest in-ring showdown. Kross taunted Woods before the bell, igniting their rivalry, and ignited the fire in the babyface as well that manifests itself into a form of an early onslaught. Kross slows things down, overcoming Woods coming out of the commercial break. The babyface attempted to come back, but Kross delivered the final prayer for the pinfall victory. It's all going to tie into the thing of Woods leaving. I still can't see it happening, but it's been going on for so long at this moment, it might just happen, and kind of intrigued to see where it goes for sure. So it gets 6 out of 10. Before we got Sami Zayn against Dom Mysterio. Early on Monday, Women's World Champion Liv Morgan cut a pre-taped promo over a barrel of fire in which she dumped different memorabilia from her time with Dom. In the arena, Mysterio squared off with IC Champion Zayn in a non-title match. The competitive bouts where Mysterio managed to seize control, only for Zayn to fight back and roll late. Carlito and JD McDonough got involved, breaking up a pinfall attempt and drawing a DQ victory for the face. Jey Uso made the save though and cleared the ring of the heels. Bron Breakker, looking to send one last message to Zayn, attacked but found himself retreating close out of the segment. And Jey gets 7 out of 10 from me. I thought it was a fun match. Zayn getting the win. obviously ties into a few different storylines here, which really work nicely. So yeah, I've really enjoyed this and gets 7 out of 10. Before Lyra Valkyria, Katana Chance and Kevin Carter battled Deville, Stark and Baszler, the heels isolated Valkyria for the majority of the match, but the Queen of the Ring ran her up, fending them off and made the tag to Carter. The action broke down from there, with the babyfaces mounting a comeback and appearing poised to score the win. And Alert Deville broke up after the after party by Chance, and Stark put away the Z360 for the win. After the match, Damage Control returned and cleared the ring of the heels before standing tall to close things off. So yeah, it gets a 5 out of 10 for me. I thought it was probably the right result, but at the same time, this whole saga isn't really doing a whole lot for me, I think it's fair to say. There have been signs of brutality, but I'd really like to see them moving on, going off to the tag team titles, essentially, who knows. But moving on into Balor against Gunther. Days before becoming he challenges Damian Priest for the world title, Gunther Balor to battle Finn Balor in a dream match. It's a physical competitive bout that saw the ring general control the pace and force his opponent to fight from underneath. The Irishman did just that. He has countless times over his WWE career, it's fair to say, to the point where he had the coup de grace ready. Gunther moved out of the way, however, and trapped Balor in a sleeper, scoring a win via the referee stoppage. After the match, he reapplied the hold until Priest hit the ring and two superstars brawled to close out the show. So yeah, gets 7 out of 10 from me. It was all set up, that kind of brawl at the end. I think it did a good job as well. Portrayed Balor in positive light and obviously did the build well as well. So yeah, 7 out of 10. And overall, Raw gets 7 out of 10 from me. I thought, a pretty decent episode of Raw this week. A lot of the build to SummerSlam's already been done, but I thought this kind of put the nice little bit on the top, which was really being what's needed. To get the momentum and get the show going. I have to say I am really hyped for SummerSlam now. Hey guys, that's it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe, follow us on our socials, link in the description below for daily wrestling news, meme and content. Subscribe to our other channels on screen right now, that'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.